Things are looking up here in the studio because on a kind of just a waft of perfume, as we entered the room, the beautiful Dolly Parton is here. Dolly, thank you so much for coming in.
Well, thanks for having me, and I'm glad I smell good. I'd hate to come in here smelling bad all the way from the United States.
You smell great, and your breasts are fantastic.
Well, is it enough for you?
It's,
I heard you can't get enough of anything, so they sent me.
I don't normally lower the tone quite so soon, but you've come in, and it's really hard just looking at your face because the breasts are just fantastic.
Well, I'm famous for them.
I know you are, and that's why I feel at liberty to discuss them. I'm hoping it's okay, but the whole package is good.
Well, thank you very much, and I've been looking forward to coming on the show. I hear you're pretty rowdy.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, in the best way.
Yeah,
in the best way. And Andy, I hear he's pretty
rowdy.
Good too.
Andy's not as rowdy as me.
I said rowdy, not Randy.
If we were on a U-boat, he wouldn't be the rowdy one.
He wouldn't.
So, Dolly, you're in the country just for a while, but you're not performing live this day, but you're coming back to perform live.
Yes, we're coming back at the end of November to work some shows here and in Ireland, and we're over here now just setting that up. We're doing some TV and some press, and just come over to feel it out to see what all we want to do when we bring the whole band over. I'm just over now with just to do publicity by myself. And
a big band you'll be coming back with?
Well, I have a group called the Blue Neeks. They're the ones that played on this new Halos and
The Blue
Horns.
Neeks is good.
I know. Well, I kind of was playing off. I've been doing some bluegrass music and some Blue Mountain music, so I thought the Blue Neeks would be good, a little play on the bluegrass. So, but anyhow, they're coming over. There's 8 of us. Be on stage, and we'll be performing, doing a lot of the stuff that the English and Irish audience have loved me for through the years. Songs like Coat of Many Colors, Jolene, I Will Always Love You.
Jolene, come on, just sing.
You like
Jolene.
that one?
It's fantastic.
Oh, good. I wrote that so many years ago. As a matter of fact, the song I Will Always Love You, I wrote, I think, in about probably the same week, if not the same night.
Wow.
And yeah, it was a good night, I guess.
I don't know if you've heard this, but I do a pretty good Jolene karaoke nights.
You do?
Yeah, I do a good Jolene.
Well, I'd have to hear that sometime.
I'm not going to do it for you now, but, that can be arranged.
All right.
Have you ever been to a harvest out? We could go afterwards and I'll get. The album looks fantastic. I mean, we played a track earlier from it, but the cover, the photography stuff, you look great.
Well, thank you. There's a famous photographer in the States, Annie Leibovitz. I guess she's done stuff all over the world.
So Annie Leibovitz has done this?
Yeah, she came up to my old home place and took these pictures, and we've had a lot of nice comments on that. I wish I looked as good as she made me look in that picture, but I'm working on it.
Even better.
Well, thank you. I fish for that, but I don't. Thank you.
When you're performing live, how long do you do on stage? What kind of
I do about an hour and 45 minutes, sometimes 2 hours if the crowd's really into it. So we just do some of everything.
Does it involve costume changes?
No, I don't leave the stage. I found out years ago, my particular audience, they don't like it when I leave. So far, I haven't left to change. Once in a while, I'll wear like a jacket or something that I can take off when they're doing an instrumental break or something. But no, I'm not one of those artists that I just pick the dress I'm wearing for the night and see how comfortable that's going to be for sitting, standing, playing. I've played different instruments in the show, so I have to wear clothes that shine and sparkle, but that are comfortable to work into.
It's great. You can just sit here and listen. I could sit here and listen to you just sort of reading out the A to Z, because your accent, it's so sort of endearing and pleasant.
Well, thank you.
The outfit you're wearing now, I wish we could, we're not on the webcam here, but it's a terrific outfit. You're dressed it's kind of like a buckskin sort of thing?
Yeah, it's kind of like a Western, like a real feminine Western outfit. A little
with
skirt
frills
with
and
fringe
everything?
And a little fringe on the sleeves.
And only about, I would have thought 50% of the buttons are actually done up.
Well, I couldn't get these 2 top ones done up.
If you need any help at all, if you need any assistance.
Big strain on these
and
top
I have
buttons.
my driving gloves with me, so it needn't be too intimate.
Well, I'll have no problem then getting help.
We have a camera crew with us here as well. There's a camera crew. What are they filming?
They're doing a little documentary type thing, following me around while I'm here promoting this. I think they're with the BBC, and it's kind of like a behind the scenes, kind of like Ozzy Osbourne kind of thing. But only when I know that they're there.
An Ozzy Osbourne kind of thing with you. Yeah, that's
more like Anna Nicole Smith. You've been seeing her show?
We haven't had that over here yet. I've seen it in America, and that was I found it kind of compelling and gruesome at the same time.
Yeah, it was pretty bizarre. I wouldn't really want them to follow me that close, so I couldn't hardly do that one. But it's okay to follow you around when you know they're there.
You don't want that.
No.
Where do you stay when you're over here? You just stay mainly in hotels, I guess. Do you have friends in the country, though?
Well, I do have friends, but I don't like to stay with friends and family. Right. When I visit, even home, I like to have my own room. So we usually stay in hotels, and we stay at all the great ones. And I ain't going to say which one we're at now, or we won't be able to get to our room. But I'll tell you later.
Well,
I'll give you a key.
Do
You gotta
mean
come
that?
fix my buttons.
Can I come over later on and can I give you an intimate back rub?
Sure, sounds good to me.
Because I'm a trained masseuse.
Are you really?
No, but I've
But
done deep tissue work.
learn, right?
You know what? Can I confide? I don't really like a massage.
You don't?
No, I'm
well,
not a
then
big
I won't
massage
give
fan.
you one. Just
Well,
come
you a
on over
massage-
anyhow. We'll have a drink instead.
Do you like a massage?
Yeah, I do. Sometimes.
Can you imagine if you're working in a hotel as a masseuse and you know Dolly Parton's in the building, they phone down, they say, oh, you got to go upstairs. It would be Christmas.
You know, it's really hard, to be honest, though, on a more serious note. I have a hard time, like, just finding people because I feel like I get kind of embarrassed. I think, well, they're going to think about that rather than just coming to do a serious job.
Of
If my
course.
back hurts, they're going to, I'm going to worry about them. They're going to think about this or that.
And I
it's
imagine
like
your
hard to
back
just
hurts
get
quite a
naked.
lot. I would have thought
Well,
that.
it does, as a matter of fact. Not like it says in the tabloids, and not for that reason necessarily. But it's, it's one of those things. But if I do know a few people that do a good massage, and I do enjoy it when I have them.
Who do you hang out with? I mean, obviously you've got your own friends, but do you hang out with any of the other music stars that we know? I mean, are there other recording artists who you actually consider friends?
Well, I consider many of them friends, but to be honest with you, it's not the kind of people that I really know outside of the recording studio or when we're working up shows, hanging out in the dressing room. Most of the people I hang out with are my family or my friends of many, many years. In fact, my best friend, Judy, who travels with me all the time, we've been best friends since we were in the 3rd grade. In fact, we've known each other all our lives. Our parents were best friends. But I just have, good friends. And like I say, when I do have some downtime, I really have good friends within my family. There's 12 of my brothers and sisters.
it's a
There's
big
12
group,
of us. So, if you can be friends in your family, that's the best friends in the world. And I have some that I'm very, very close to. Some of my sisters are my very best friends.
You're known for being a terrific performer. You've got a wonderful voice. You've had so many hits. But of course, your songwriting skills are tremendous as well. I mean,
Well, thank you. That's what I enjoy doing. I enjoy doing all of it. I love the audience. I love performing. I love singing. But I really love to write songs. And that's just kind of like therapy for me, but it's just something I seem to enjoy the most.
And what do you write on? You sit down with a guitar or you sketch it out on a piano?
Both. I write with every kind of instrument. Like I play a little bit of dulcimer and auto harp, banjo. It just depends on the style. If I'm writing the old mountain songs, I'll often pick up a banjo.
You ever played a ukulele?
Yeah, I used to years and years ago. My nails are so long now, I have to, and I really need both. It's like I like being a girl, so I need these long nails to go along with my look. But when I'm very serious about writing some serious songs, I just take these acrylic nails off, get my guitar, and write some serious songs.
Underneath those nails you're wearing now, the little chewed up stubs?
No. They're my own nails. I wouldn't know, though, to be
Chewed up,
honest.
just all
I
chewed
don't
up.
chew my nails.
They're all kind of chewed up and-
I chew my hair.
Some of the nails have fallen off, probably.
Oh, stop it, stop it. Stop it. That ain't even...
See, on the surface, gloss, beauty. Underneath,
Yeah,
decay.
It's probably true.
How tall are you, Dolly? You're not the tallest
No,
one
I'm
we've
not
had in the
very
studio.
tall. No, I'm very... In fact, in the paper this morning, I was on the cover. I was in Ireland yesterday, and I was on the cover. And it said, Dolly Parton, 5 foot nothing. I'm actually about 5'1.5".
And when you're
If
that
I'm
high, of
standing
course-
straight, but my shoes are so tall, though, and my hair is so tall. I'm about 6'2", but I'm not very tall. But I might have been tall if I hadn't got so bunched up at the top.
Well, it's a good thing. We're going to play another track now.
We're going to play the single.
Oh, we didn't play that yet.
No,
I thought
no,
we played
no,
that earlier. Okay, this is Dolly's current single. It's out on Monday. It's called If. It's from the new album Halos and Horns. Enjoy it. That's lovely.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. It's a little different, a little twist to it.
Well, it's got all that fast picking guitar going on.
Yeah,
there.
it's
Is that
kind
you
of
playing?
singing slow. Well, no, I play on stage.
Right.
I get to play wah-wah when I'm singing on stage.
Wow, I'd love to see you play
Well,
wah-wah.
come see me play my wah-wah.
Have you ever sat down and played the accordion?
No, I don't play the accordion, but I bet, I would know a few chords because I know how to play the piano a little bit.
Have you ever been tempted to go on stage wearing one of those one-man band ensembles with the cymbals between your knees?
No, but I bet I could pull that off, don't you?
I would I would pay cash right now.
I could just get some bongo stands and rest these.
That would be fantastic. And then boom, tsh, boom, tsh, as you walk across the stage,
And we
it would
could
bring that
kind of
house down.
incorporate like the bagpipes too. like a
Now we're talking. And if you want to use any of these ideas, I don't even expect.
think?
I don't even expect a thank you.
Well, all right.
I'm just-
Well, I won't give you any then.
That's not the only cover version on the album. If I just noticed on the back here, really unusual choice, I would have thought, for you. Maybe I'm wrong. You put me right if that's the case. Stairway to Heaven, you do.
Well, a lot of people are talking about that. A lot of people, when they first heard that I had done it, it was almost like sacrilege. It's like, you can't do Stairway to Heaven. This would be more like Stairwell to Hell or something. I don't think so. But it's a song I've always loved. And my husband of 36 years is a huge Led Zeppelin fan. And I have heard this song in my house for all these years. And I mean, all the time. And for years, I've tried to figure out a way to do it. And then when I started doing a lot of the stuff like you just heard with the bluegrass flavors, with the fiddles and mandolins, I thought, well, you know what, I'm going to give it a try, because I won a Grammy last year on a cover that I did on Shine, the Collective Soul song. We did that one, and I had done Billy Joel's Traveling Prayer and Blackfoot's Train. And so I thought, well, you know, I'm having success with doing different covers of these songs. I thought, well, I'm going to give it a try, and if it turns out great, I'll put it on the CD, and if it don't, nobody will ever know I did it. So we put it on, and it's been getting a lot of attention, and Robert Plant really likes it. He's been talking about it in different interviews.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah, and he sent me a message when I first recorded it that they liked it, and he loved that I put the choir on it. He said he'd always thought of it like kind of like a spiritual song as well. He loved that part of it. So I was happy that he and Jimmy Page liked it.
I don't know if we'll play it today, because I know we've got a few
it's long.
Play, but I think we'll play it next week. So
okay.
We'll play that next week for people. But do you find that people don't expect you to listen to music outside of the kind of country genre? Do you think people will expect you to be limited like that, or are they ready to accept from you that you're going to want to play stuff which is coming from the rock or the soul area?
I think people don't know what to expect from me, so they'll accept whatever I do. And at my age, it's almost like some of it I do for myself as well. I don't worry so much about everything that the public thinks, because it's important that I enjoy my career as well. Because I try to, 95% of it I try to do for the public, but, some of it I have to enjoy. And I just wanted to give this a try, and I thought, well, what's the worst that can happen? Are they going to kill me if they don't like it? And a good song's a good song. And as a fellow writer, I thought, well, people shy away from doing Stairway to Heaven because people think you're not allowed to do it because it's a classic. But because it's a classic, I thought, well, why not do it? And a girl's never done it before either, much less doing it with these flavors.
Well, Rolf Harris did over here. He's kind of girly. Hey, so you mentioned you were married a minute ago. You still married at the moment?
Oh, sure. I've been married for 36 years.
Happily married?
In May. Very. Oh. Yeah, well, it works good because I stay gone.
That's disappointing. Hey, but I would have thought it takes quite a man to be married to you, because it's to be married to someone who's in the public eye and who is kind of seen as very sexy, indeed, and he's quite sort of sexualised in the way that you're presented a lot of the time as well. That must make quite a confident. You need a confident man. You need a man who's. Well, what does your husband do? What is his?
Well, he's a great guy, first of all, and he's my best friend, and he knew me, and we met and fell in love before I was a star. So it's really not like he was threatened by any of that. Right. To him, he knows me, the person. He's proud of my achievements. He's not involved in the business. And to be honest, he's not threatened by that. He seems to know. We have a very secure relationship. He knows that no matter what they say or even what I do, or same with him, that we're going to always be there. It's like it's his first marriage and mine, and we've been at it. We've been together 38 years. We've been married 36.
You've been married for 38 years. I cannot believe you're married for
36 years, married 38 years together.
Wow.
That's a long time in any business, much less show business, but that's because he's a good quality person, and hopefully me as well. He's the only person that could tolerate me in all my ways, and I'm the only one who put up with him either. So it's a two-way street. But he's a good guy. He's funny. He's got a good heart.
Are
a
you
good soul, a good sense of humor.
Do you have big fights sometimes? Do you throw things?
We don't fight. We have never fought, and I think that's one. We'll smart off. We'll get a little testy.
I like that smart
off. Little pissy, but not like to really fight and argue, because it would scare me to death if he screamed at me and said bad things.
Is he a big fella?
Me. Yeah, he's 6'2".
Is he hairy?
But he's slim.
Right.
But he's got great hair. His body's not hairy. But he's
6'2". He'd have a good reach, though. You'd have to get under the reach.
I know.
But I bet an uppercut from you.
I have to climb him to kiss him because I'm so little. But he's a real good guy.
Do you get grumpy? Do you get down? You seem so up now. You're very effervescent. You're very bubbly. But do you have black days occasionally?
Well, sure. I think all people, you'd be not human if you didn't have your moods or your. But I'm not like one of these people that's one way. It's like I would be just as apt to smart off at you as I would. Somebody else. Yeah. It's like if I don't like where you got it, I'll tell you where to put it. Let's put it that way.
I imagine you would.
But it's like I will. But yeah, I have my moods, and there are times when I get depressed, because I'm a very sensitive person. I live with my emotions on my sleeve because I write, and you have to leave your heart and your your mind open to everything, so therefore you're extremely sensitive. And so, yeah, I get down, but I get up as quick as I can. I don't allow myself the luxury of just rolling around, wallowing in my sorrow. It's like I think, okay, now get off your ass and get on with it. Or, it's like, but we all go through those times.
Dolly, if we had a guitar, we were just playing it while you were talking. You're talking in song. These things, it's like lyrics. Yeah, it's like it does sound like it's fantastic, isn't it?
Huh.
I'm enjoying this on just about every level.
Well, next time I'll just bring my guitar and talk, and I'll just strum along as we talk.
And I'll get my bass out. Okay. What are we going to... This is a track you want to play for Dolly,
I want to play this for Dolly. This is by a guy called Chris Difford, formerly with Squeeze. He's got a new album out called I Didn't Get Where I Am. And
can I just say that these guys have been in here during commercials saying that this is a song I should cover, so they're actually promoting this song for me to record.
I think Dolly should cover it. It's called Cowboys Are My Weakness. It doesn't seem to work for a male singing it, but obviously a female singing it.
Okay, and is it short?
It's pretty short, yeah.
Okay.
Don't show it to Graham Norton. He might do it.
Exactly.
Cowboys are his weakness.
Are they really?
I think.
I don't think we really want to know that. And, can we just establish, Andy, Chris has put you up to this?
No, I just listened to the album.
The record company have offered you a weekend away?
Nope.
You're on some sort of a back.
I'm on nothing at all.
I think you are taking some sort of cash for this.
I wanted to play it to
Well,
Dolly.
let me hear it. I'm always looking.
Well, let's just establish you don't give him anything if you want to use this.
Well,
He's
we'll
already
see.
taken something.
We'll see.
All right, this is Dolly's first listen. Is he gay?
But I like the song. It is good.
It sounds great, doesn't it?
Yeah, it sounds funny
needs
for a
little
man to
something.
sing.
Something's not right there.
Needs some bluegrass Dolly.
And it
needs some
needs
blue
your
neek.
voice. Yeah.
Something blue neek.
Would you consider doing that?
Well, sure I would. In fact, he gave me the CD, and I'm taking it with me so I can listen seriously.
I have the Sex Pistols album here. I want you to listen to a track from this and see what you can do with this.
Oh, okay.
Dolly, while we were playing that, you wanted to have a look at the sleeve there, and you put your reading glasses on.
Yes, I did.
Which I liked for a number of reasons. One is it was interesting seeing you being kind of like, it was like real Dolly. I know you're pretty much the same all the time, I guess, but it was like, I felt like we were seeing you as you are relaxed.
Yeah, well, you was.
I also like the glasses, which are covered with so much rhinestone, I couldn't believe it.
I got them in every color of stone. You know I wouldn't just wear glasses. These are my little reading glasses. I buy them by the dozens at the drugstore, and then I bead them all in every color.
It's like mid-70s Elton John glasses.
Yeah.
And also, maybe, because you're human, you're ageing, and you need to wear your glasses.
Yeah, that's true.
What else is going? How are the knees?
Oh, I'm fine. I'm holding up so far.
Elbows okay?
Yeah, elbows
Wrists?
good. Yeah, wrists.
Next, we've established back's not so good. Hips?
Hips good. Hips
So
good.
you've got to work on the hips.
Yeah.
Do you stretch in the mornings?
No, not really.
You should stretch in the
You
mornings.
think?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll get right on it.
After the show, I'll show you some stretches you should do.
Okay.
I do downward facing dog every morning. I'm telling you, it's a lifesaver.
I don't know whether to take you serious or not. I don't trust you.
You got to stretch out the hips.
Okay, well, you show me later.
You've got to do that, and the hamstrings, because otherwise you'll be on stage one day. Next thing, dang, something will go.
You think?
We'll hear it at the back of the hall. It'll spoil everyone's fun. You'll be wheeling around.
Well, if I ever fall, they'll have to milk me to get me up.
And may I be the first to join. There'll be a stampede. Can you imagine?
It'd be like a cattle run.
I'll be running up there with me hat on and my bucket. I'm a-coming, Dolly.
Oh, lordy. You're
so-
going to ruin my reputation. Nobody's going to come to my show next month if we keep this up. They're gonna
You
say,
see
"I'm not
how
seeing
Dolly
that
managed
trash."
to get the shows in there. That's
Yeah,
a
I started
professional
saying
at
that,
work.
and you know when the dates are, so
Here we
get
go.
it.
Dolly shows up Friday, November the 15th. She's at Manchester Bridgewater Hall. That'll be a good one to go to. November the 18th and the 19th at London's Hammersmith Apollo. I should imagine they'll be the ones we'll go to.
Yeah.
What days are that? It's a Monday and a Tuesday. Saturday, November the 23rd at Belfast Waterfront Hall. Then she'll be a Tuesday and Wednesday in Glasgow, the 26th and the 27th. And then Friday, November 29th, Dublin, The Point. Presumably you talk quite a lot to the audience in between the songs?
Oh,
and stuff?
yeah. I tell them all about it.
I imagine it's as much like a cabaret as well as a gig. I mean, there's this kind of, you've got great stories to tell. And
Yeah, we talk and we have fun with the audience. So it's not, I don't just get up there and sing. We really try to make it like a free-for-all for everybody to enjoy and kind of fill them in on different things we're doing and set up different songs and just tell stories from the past and stories, hopefully, for the future.
Dolly, it's been such a pleasure having you on the show. I so appreciate you coming in, and we really enjoyed spending some time with you.
Well,
Thanks
this was
so much.
nice of you to have me, and I had a good time.
And,
thanks for the song, and thanks for the promotion here. And,
well, it's our pleasure. We
and
hope
for the
it helped.
fun.
And just for wearing that outfit in today, I'd like to give you something. I have some cash. I have pens. I have a Radio 2 mug. You can take
Well, we'll
whichever one
talk
you
about
want.
it when you go off the air.
Thank you so much for coming.
All right, thank you very much.
We're going to end on something quite special. This is you can hear this later on tonight here on Radio 2 at 8 o'clock. It's the David Bowie concert that he recorded live and exclusive for us. This is him performing Bewley Brothers the first time ever live.
Yeah.